data governance is the discipline of managing data as an asset to facilitate access, integrity, and security. For the utility companies, this means establishing data lineage, so we always know where it's coming from, and establishing roles and processes to make sure that data is available for who needs it to support reporting and regulatory requirements. So data governance, when done incorrectly, can cause extreme risk for public utilities, and I'll give you an example. There's a standard industry metric called Customer Average Interruption Duration Index, which basically says when a customer loses power, how long are they out for? Well, if that data used to report that metric to the regulators is different every month, or it's not validated, or it comes from a different source each time it's pulled, you're going to be reporting incorrect metrics to the regulatory authorities about how often customers lose power. And that can create significant issues for a company moving forward as they try to make the case for raising customer rates or just for audit purposes when they have to report on their performance. So one of the key elements of data governance is consistency. And this can include standardization and naming practices, consistent use across the business. But an essential one of those is how data is used to produce KPIs and other elements of reporting used to make business decisions that affect customers and the company as a whole. So another key element of data governance is collaboration. And this ideally happens across the company with working groups made up of employees and stakeholders from all different parts of the company: IT, operations, finance, leadership. And along with collaboration is shared platforms. So data libraries, data cataloging, and especially lineage views to show the source and the path that data takes as it makes its way from data to information to knowledge and to then wisdom that the company uses to make business decisions. So data governance should be championed at the executive level to show the company that it's not just an IT concern, but it's a business imperative. So executives can do that championing by allocating resources, setting proper guidance, and giving defined timelines for governance implementation. So with a good data governance plan, we have standardization and collaboration. We need a third element, which is continuous improvement. And this can be done in a lot of methods. It can be done through user feedback, but a key thing is to continuously test and validate the data pipelines, the data lineage, and the data libraries. This will ensure that there's always an accurate, clean picture of data that's available across the organization for all types of business decisions. So for companies just starting out on the data governance journey, the most important thing they can do is allocate resources. And that can be financially, that can be with people dedicated to the effort. Most importantly, it's the mindset, and that's a good first step. Realizing that data governance needs to happen, and it needs to happen now, is probably the most important thing that a company can take as they get started on the journey to good data governance.